trying to hold on for dear life. Hey everybody. Yeah, it's a gloomy day. We're still winter and oh my gosh. I don't know if you heard that, but my stomach just made a noise because I was drinking some coffee with milk in it. Okay, so and the milk was like a little bit bang on the due date or something. Anyway, so it's very cloudy out. The sun is trying to break through. It was really gloomy earlier. I walked Ruby over to the art gallery, which is about 10 to 20 minute walk. It's about, I don't know, about 6 blocks, 7 blocks. There's a mourning dove up there. I don't even know when I'm recording here. Okay, so, a little bit, we're basically at February's door here. So, a little bit closer to the welcome date of spring. And this guy is, both of the gnomes are getting a little bit closer. And they're going to meet here. Okay. Anyways, what I wanted to do this segment is about, I don't know if you guys know, of course everybody knows, Abigail Van Buren. This is called Wife of a Serial Philanderer Plans Ahead for His Funeral. Okay, let's read it and see what it is. It's kind of, well, before I go on, I just want to say, they don't really know who Abigail Van Buren is. The original one, I think she died, and I think this is her daughter or her daughter's daughter or somebody. And it might not even be a woman. It might be a man. Who knows? And I don't know who the original one, what her credentials are, or what, The thing is, you can't give advice to people on what they tell you because that's only their story and you don't know the other people's story and you don't know all the facts of the situation, so it's not ever a good idea to give advice. I believe in the motto, don't give advice, because fools won't heed it and the wise don't need it. And that's basically true. Everybody can basically figure out their own stuff by themselves. They don't really need somebody's advice, but some people do seem to want another person's opinion. But anyway, I thought this one was pretty interesting because, let's see. Okay, we're not going to do that one. We're going to do the one about okay, oh, I married a man 24 years ago. Daughter was 6. Oh, okay. This one is, Dear Abby, my parents divorced 10 years ago. When I was a freshman in college, my mom didn't want the divorce. My dad initiated it, but they fought constantly when they were together. Not long afterward, Dad started a relationship with a co-worker, his current wife, whom my mom believes was the reason he left her. I am being married at the end of the year, and I know Mom won't be able to keep her emotions in check if Dad's wife attends. Okay, and I made a note right there. Why the hell would she attend? That doesn't make sense, okay? This new wife is an outsider. She shouldn't attend. It should be for the original family people. I have a problem with that because Marriage, it's supposed to be a lifelong thing. I know right now it's only a 10-minute thing, but it's supposed to be lifelong commitment, especially when there are children involved. And yeah, I'm kind of old-fashioned, and I know the world has changed a lot. And I do believe there are extenuating circumstances and exceptions to everything. But this new wife of his has no place in his daughter's wedding. That's all I have to say. It just, she doesn't have a place there. But it's not, it's just one of those things, you know. She shouldn't be there, and if her dad has a problem with it, tough shit. He doesn't have to go either. I don't know. It's just kind of stupid. Okay, so let's finish it. My parents can keep it amicable if it's just them, but I can't see a way to exclude Dad's wife without upsetting him. What's the less painful option, my mom getting upset or my dad getting upset? Wants family harmony. Talk to your mother, explain that you want your wedding to be inclusive and you don't want this special day to be spoiled. If she feels she won't be able to control her anger, she shouldn't attend. To invite your father and not his wife will be regarded as an insult, and he would likely refuse to be a part of it. So, who cares? I'm sorry, I just have strong feelings about that because of what I just mentioned. The way I see it, his original wife is his daughter's mother, and the other wife, I don't care how much he loves her or whatever, she's not the original wife. She's not his her real mother, and she just doesn't have a place in the wedding of of the daughter, and that's just my opinion. But see, this Abigail Van Buren, whoever she is, completely gave the wrong advice, I think. That's just my opinion. Okay, the next one. Dear Abby, I married a man 24 years ago. At the time, I had a daughter who was 6. My new husband welcomed her, and she considers him to be her father. His parents, however, never considered her as their own. They took several family trips. Can you buy gifts? Oh, that's just the one about... Okay, that one was just... I'm not going to go over that one. That one was just about some lady buying gifts, and they don't ever give her kids gifts and whatever. But so Abby did this one. Her response was, you are not wrong. Considering the circumstances, you have been more than generous. Because your nieces and nephews are adults now, send them cards for the holidays. The same is true for their children. And if you are asked why, tell them the truth. That gift giving is supposed to be an exchange, and your daughter was seriously shortchanged. Again, okay, that's kind of on the point there. That I agree with that answer. However, if she enjoys buying these gifts and they're not too elaborately expensive, she should continue to do it and take the higher ground and not expecting gifts in return. Because, yeah, it's supposed to be an exchange, but is it really? There's many times when it's not. Maybe those people have too many kids and mouths to feed and they can't afford to buy gifts for her kids and stuff. Anyway, whatever the deal is, you do what you think is right. If you want to continue giving gifts to someone without expecting gifts in return, then you do that. It's not about giving and receiving. It's about what you feel is right, and it's about, you know, if something you like to do. She doesn't mention anything about buying them expensive gifts. She's just buying them probably simple gifts that they probably could do it with or without, but it's the thought that does count, even if a lot of money is not involved. As long as you're sincere and, you know, that's the thing I feel about that. Even if it's just $5 or $10, it's something that should be appreciated. But I'm going on and on and on. I don't know what to say about that. But yeah, it's not supposed to be an exchange. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I don't agree with that. It should be, you know, if you give someone a gift, the other person should at least show gratitude in some way. If they can't afford to reciprocate and buy the other person an equal gift, then they can do something else by visiting them, going out, spending time with them, talking with them. You know, everything is not about gifts and money and all that shit. It's about spending time with someone, showing them that you care. You could send them a letter. You could send them a card. I don't know. You could help them with preparing a dinner. You could, there's so much things you could do that don't involve a lot of money. I don't know what else to say. I still got congestion and he's hell's today's Wednesday. Friday I'm gonna paint a new painting. It should be really nice. It's the one I Love You From To the Moon and Back or something. I forget what it's called, but it's really a nice painting and I can't wait to do it on Friday night, and I'll show you guys it after I paint it, and may do a YouTube video over there at the artist studio. I'm not sure. God has worked some things out. And about the New Year's resolutions, I don't believe in them anymore. I don't do them because they put a lot of stress on a person, and I think they're good in theory, but they tend to make me stressful and anxious. And the main thing I want to do is just try to stay on track and try to survive. Without, just trying to. I don't really have New Year's resolutions because there's a lot of goals that are above my reach right now. And something happened recently that has me very depressed and upset. And I don't know who's calling, but I don't care. Okay, I gotta go now. Love you. Peace out.